You know, Mark was saying there's always these headlines of a narrative that any White House puts out there. And he was saying one of the narratives today has been the Biden White House saying that law and order, in addition to police reform, after what we saw in Memphis, the George Floyd, we heard this after George Floyd, that there was going to be bipartisan police reform. You were around, and Congress didn't get it done. Now they say it's not just police reform, it's law and order. Where have I heard that before? I haven't heard Democrats push that. I heard the Trump administration pushing that, and the Democrats, these Democrat cities right now are overrun with crime. All of a sudden they're embracing law and order?
Well, I think this administration has a credibility problem when we talk about law and order. This is the same individuals that have attacked law enforcement officers, tried to defund law enforcement across the country. You saw that in 2020, and of course that continued over the last several years as well. So when they talk about police reform or criminal justice reform, I'm not really sure it's the police that needs reforming. It's their views on law enforcement. We need to be promoting law enforcement. Yes, you need to hold those that are doing wrong accountable, and we've seen that, whether you're talking about the George Floyd incident or what occurred in Memphis recently. We're going to hold those accountable that did not follow procedure. But at the end of the day, we need to be supporting our law enforcement officers. We need to talk about giving them more training, more leadership, better pay. These are things to do to continue to support our law enforcement officers. At the end of the day, this country is built on law and order. And if you don't respect that and you don't encourage that, like we've seen the left do time and time again, you're going to continue to have these incidents. So I think this administration has a real credibility problem when they say, oh, we're for law and order, when I think the vast majority of Americans know that that is not true.